I'm Jerry Vornholt, owner and publisher of the Republican newspaper here in Hendricks County. The newspaper began in 1847 here in Danville. Since then, we are over 8,000 issues in a row of publishing the newspaper here in Hendricks County. I mean, I've heard about how local newspapers and journalism is important. I am now learning every day to this day how important we are to a community. Locally, in Hendricks County, there's no real news source other than the local chatter pages or social media. Then it started dawning on me that there's no one source to go to find out information on who's running and how the voters are supposed to be educated when they make their vote. And then I was involved with the Hendricks County Community Foundation's Community Assessment Needs in 2019. Because in that community needs assessment, I learned that the average person was not so trustful of their local elected officials.
There was a lack of trust in our community leaders, and we're lucky at the foundation to work with all of these folks and know that every one of them is out for the betterment of their community. They all care about what they do, but our general public wasn't seeing that and wasn't feeling that. So at one point, Jerry, with the Republican, came and said, I'm looking at this data, I got an idea. Why don't we send newspapers to all of the elected officials in the county?
I want every elected official in our county to get a subscription. Many reasons, but two of them being one, they can then see what's going on outside and around their community. But the other, I want them to come back to us with information from their community. The Community Foundation didn't take very long to think, and they thought this is a good idea, and they came through, and that's what we did. We provided 121 subscriptions to 121 elected officials in Hendricks County.
Why do I think this grant is important as an elected official to have access to the newspaper? As silly as it sounds, I'm not informed on absolutely everything, so having access to this paper to hear what's going on in our neighbors like in Amo, Danville, of course, Plainfield, and Brownsburg really helps me understand how Avon fits in the greater county community as a whole. Hyper-local journalism allows the integrity of truth to be found and really leads me to the quote, "A lie can get halfway around the world before the truth has a chance to put its boots on." That hyper-local journalism allows me to have the truth separated from any bias, along with those connections to my friends and neighbors.